channel is Oye here, and today's video we are going to be talking about the new iPhone 14 series, starting with the Pro and the Pro Max. So first things first, I don't like it. And now let me tell you why I don't like it. I don't like this peel cutout over here. To be very honest, everybody is like, yeah, the peel cutout is mad, but my initial reaction to this peel cutout is that I don't like the way it looks on the phone. And this is just me being very honest with you. This is my opinion. I don't like this peel cutout, but I like the animations around the peel cutout. So Apple did a very Apple thing by getting rid of the notch and going for this peel cutout, but also having a plan for us to embrace the peel cutout. So they have decided to call this the dynamic island, and when you see the animations around this peel cutout, the new alert styles, you are going to love it, because Apple is just, they are just crazy. Yeah, I don't like the initial design. To me, I would have enjoyed the peel cutout if it was a little bit smaller, because when the phone is just there, like you can see it, it's not a very pleasing thing to look at. But hopefully the phone will look better in person, because now I'm just looking at it through a screen and I'm judging. But in person, when I can finally get my hands on it, it will be better and I'll feel a lot. I'll accept the phone, let's just say that. And yes, Apple has also decided to put an always on display, which the display is going to be refreshing as 1 Hertz. It runs on the A16 Bionic chip, which is pretty good. And yes, 48 megapixel camera, so it is 60% larger than the 13 Pro's sensor. So that is good actually. These new iPhones have crash detection. The new iPhone can talk directly to satellite. So let's say you're in a situation where you don't have service and something goes wrong, the phone is going to basically connect to a satellite, which is going to connect to Apple's helpline, when they'll connect you to a help service or emergency service that is going to come to your rescue. So this is actually nice. Apple is just trying to tell you that they are going to save your life, in this sense that having a phone that can connect to the satellite, that is just mad. Like, it's just mad. And yes, this new, for the 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max, actually starts at $999 and $1,099 respectively. So that is 600k to 700k. But for us in Nigeria, watch these phones cost 1 million to 1.5 million, because Nigerians were just crazy. Even when you try to use this exchange rate I just used for you is the black market exchange rate, like 669k for one phone. Okay, let's just say you want to order it from Amazon. That should be at least, you add, let's say shipping fee should be like 50k, so that's like 716k for the 14 Pro. But watch the price. Would this phone be overpriced in Nigeria? You understand what I mean now? You are Nigerians with me. So yes, sorry about that. I'm going deep into the pricing right now. Let me talk about the 14 and the 14 Plus. So Apple basically replaced the 13 mini with a new, bigger 14 Plus. And that is really smart from them, because they have noticed that when a phone is actually small, nobody wants to buy, because the 13 mini, the market was actually going down, so they decided to bring something bigger. And when people see bigger, they just feel that the phone is more important. Think about it. How many of you right now want to get a 13 Pro Max, or are using a 13 Pro Max or a 12 Pro Max? You just feel that, oh yes, it's the max size, so it's bigger. So marketing strategy, got rid of the mini, brought in the Plus. And this iPhone 14, to be honest, what is actually new in this phone, the selfie camera has an autofocus. It's still using last year's A15 Bionic chip. The design is still the same. The new iPhone 14 line, for the US versions, they are totally done with SIM tray. It's all eSIM, so there is no port for SIM on this phone. And those of us in Nigeria that were still trying to rectify our NIN, you can see Apple getting rid of the SIM tray. So if you are going to be getting an iPhone 14 or 14 Pro Max, or 14, if you are going to get an iPhone 14 in general, don't get the United States version, because they don't have SIM ports. No this and no peace. And yes, the iPhone 14 is going to be starting at $899 for the 14 Plus and $799 for the 14 normal. So these are the new iPhones Hope you guys enjoyed this quick summary. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and more videos will be coming about these devices in the future. Peace.